Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. Today we're going to talk about Cardano, and there's an actual Swift law that refers to Cardano as a promising DLT. But more than that, it's a promising solution and possible option for distributed electronic registers in Switzerland. The aim of the federal law is to adapt the law to modern developments in technology, thereby securing Switzerland's leading position in the blockchain industry. So Cardano could definitely see some use there. So Switzerland is regarded as a pioneer and blockchain hub, also because there's a lot of financial shadiness going on with Switzerland, but that's otherwise. In the heart of Europe, and has already been able to attract renowned figures in the crypto industry, such as the Ethereum Foundation. Nonetheless, in the opinion of the Swiss Confederation, there are still legal loopholes that need to be closed in order to consolidate and further expand the leading role in blockchain distributed ledger sector. The consortium already had submitted a draft to the Federal Council in March 2019 to adapt federal law to developments in the technology of distributed electronic registers. This initial proposal was received positively so that the laws are to be adapted on this basis. The Federal Council would like to further improve the conditions so that Switzerland can effectively exploit the opportunities offered by digitalization. However, the Swiss legislator does not intend to introduce a new law in its own right, but rather to structure the bill as a jacket decree in order to make targeted adjustments in the following areas. In civil law, to increase legal certainty in the transfer of rights by means of manipulation-resistant electronic registers, and to clarify the interfaces with book entry securities law. In insolvency law, to further clarify the segregation of bankruptcy crypto-based audits and to allow access to non-asset-based data. In financial market law, to provide a new and flexible permissionless infrastructure or blockchain-based financial market infrastructures, and in banking law, to align the banking insolvency law provisions with adjustments in general insolvency law. In order to find a consensus in the field of distributed electronic registers, the report mentions Bitcoin and the Ethereum blockchain as already prominent projects. However, there are also, so Bitcoin and Ethereum are already mentioned, but obviously we all know that both of them have scaling issues. However, there are also newer projects with excellent performance and higher potential like Cardano. So it says, protocols based on proof of stake should be mentioned here, where the influence of the participants in decentralized voting is weighted according to their shares in the tokens of underlying DLT systems. Promising examples are Cardano blockchain or Algorand. It's interesting that they actually mentioned Cardano and Algorand because those are the two basically academically reviewed chains. So Switzerland does take some stake in the academically reviewed chains. So, however, in addition to the publicly available DLT systems, the proposal also lists permissioned DLT systems. Now, remember, Cardano is going to have their own permissioned DLT system, so there might be more into that later. That could be used as a possible solution. These include Corda as well as Hyperledger Fabric. Cardano is going to have Girolamo or something to actually compete with Hyperledger Fabric. So Switzerland might actually look to switch onto that and then transition over into the public blockchain at some time in the future. So that's kind of the news for today. That's kind of the news for Cardano. Switzerland sees them as a promising blockchain technology, and the Girolamo project could actually compete with Hyperledger Fabric, so they might actually choose Cardano's kind of like permission ledger first and to be interoperable with a permissionless ledger. So there's a lot of opportunity for Cardano there. Obviously, nothing has been set in stone. Nothing has been chosen. It'll be a while before they choose anything because it's government bureaucracy, but it could be very good for Cardano in the future. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.